What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And this one is Plurba Season 1, Episode 5. Do you got milk? I mean, I don't want none of that milk that they're trying to serve. And today, we're going to talk about all that. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. When I tell you that this show is officially taking us from, this is interesting, to absolutely, hell no. I mean, this is what I'm seeing, because the ending, that Carol pulling back that tarp, yeah, it made me kind of like almost drop my remote, but you know the Don's got bills, so I can't be breaking shit like that. So let's break this down. What did she see? What did it mean? And why does the milk look like it was made in Chernobyl? And how does this whole hive mind thing connect to bees, drone workers, and royal jelly? I'm going to talk about all that in this video, but do me a favor if you can. Thumbs up the video. 500 is the like goal. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss nothing. All right, so first off, Carol has already been playing Scooby-Doo with a lab coat. She goes to Duke City Dairy thinking she's going to solve some simple supply chain mystery. You know, easy day, but nah. It can't be that. She finds out that the milk everybody is drinking is not from a cow, not from a goat. No, this ain't soy, this ain't dairy, this ain't oat. It ain't even nothing that we've seen grown on God's green earth. It's water, plus some mystery white powder that dissolves just a little bit too quickly for the Don's tasting, because I've mixed a lot of whey protein and it don't dissolve like that. Now, when a powder dissolves that fast, looking like somebody mixed creamer with some type of nightmare, that's when we have to start getting the hell out of Dodge. I mean, it's time to pack your bags, Carol. I would not be up in there. But Carol, she keeps digging. And that leads us to what we're talking about, the tarp scene, and what she actually saw. So when Carol lists that tarp, she expects many boxes of powder, a machine, maybe a raccoon got stuck inside of one, but nope. What she sees makes her take 2 steps back, like she wasn't ready for it to go that far in her shift this day. But what was under that tarp has to be rows of human bodies. But not like gruesome horror movie bodies. I mean, I don't think that there's going to be a whole lot of blood, no libs just hanging outside. It's not going to be that vibe. I believe the bodies will be wrapped in industrial plastic, stacked on pallets, shrink wrapped like Costco is having a buy one, get one, two type of deal going on there. All the same size, and I believe they will all be in the exact same condition. This isn't a crime scene, it's an inventory. And that is what hits Carol. She realizes this instantly, that these aren't bodies being hidden, these are bodies that are being processed. So now you might be thinking, come on, Don, what are they processing these bodies into? Listen, I'm about to ruin your whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because that white powder is not milk. The thing everybody in this world is drinking. The thing everybody in this world is drinking like it's sponsored. Yep, I believe that is dehydrated human biomass. They are literally grinding people down, drying what's left, powdering it, and shipping it out, and mixing it with water to make what they like to say is milk. That milk is people. They are out here drinking Uncle Earl with 2% water. That's why all the cartons taste the same flavor, because the flavor is human. This is a different type of soy, but this soy stands for someone you used to know. Now, here's why this makes it creepy. And I understand just drinking people is creepy in itself. But the bodies, they're all uniform. Same shape, same size, same packaging. It's not random murder. It's a production line. It's systematic. It's organized. It's routine. This is not something the show treats like a twist for shock value. It's a window in how the whole world works at this particular time. They don't kill people. They use people. And that takes us right to the hive mind angle that I have talked about in many of these videos. So let's talk a little bit about bees. In a beehive, what do we have? We have a queen, we have worker bees, and we have drones. And a consistent need for royal jelly, which is a super nutritious substance fed to the queen and developing larvae. Worker bees don't get a choice. They do one thing: maintain the hive. Now, does that kind of sound familiar? In Pluribus, the hive mind is the queen. The humans are the worker bees. The system uses them for labor. And when they're used up or their mind fully merges with the hive, they get repurposed into powder, aka royal jelly for the hive. Except there ain't no royal about this jelly unless you count royal nightmares on some type of toast. And when you're dealing with bees like we're talking about here, it shows in nature right now. You can go look it up, you'll see it. Boom, worker bees, they die in the hive. What do? They repurpose them. They eat them. They turn them into food. What else do we have to know that this is what's going on? We have proven it. That's the case. This milk the others drink, it's a hive nutritional source, just like bees feeding upon the jelly that comes from the hive. Humans equal worker bees. The hive mind is the queen, and the milk process life energy that feeds this whole system. It's all the same, just a little bit nastier. To understand this whole thing from Carol's reaction. Carol doesn't scream. She doesn't cry. She doesn't freak out. She does something more kind of scarier. She understands. That's the moment she realizes the problem is way bigger than one dairy, one missing shipment, or one missing scientist. The whole world is running on this system, built on this system, fed by this system. And she's the first person on this whole planet that we know of that sees this clearly. And what does this mean for the show? And what does it mean for the next upcoming episodes? This reveals to us that we are not dealing with demons or any magical based things. They're a hive mind life form that recycles its hosts. They don't eat humans, they metabolize them. This is their ecosystem. This is how they survive. It's not personal and it's really not emotional, but it's really just biological. To them, humans aren't people, they're workers, and then eventually they become fuels. It's efficient, it's horrifying, and it makes total sense once you use this beehive structure. So to me, that's what's under the tarp. That's what the milk really is, and that's how the hive mind, just like bees, keeps itself going. But what do you think? You let me know in the comment section. Do you think the hive mind is the real villain, or is it just doing what nature does to survive? And most likely, since they don't kill people, we have seen them harvesting bodies constantly over and over again from dead people, and that's probably what they're using right off the bat. And if that's the case, then we might be able to tweet Carol as the queen of this whole thing, because she is the one who is killing all these people. So she is indirectly feeding this whole thing going on by killing all of these people, if that's the way they're using the dead bodies. Could it just be a situation where this is just easy cleanup for them? This is just a quick way to clean up these bodies. Hey, we can figure out a way to dispose of them and use them at the same exact time. It could be that. I have told you before that the reason why they did not come to this planet and just decimate it or fight it is because they needed something on the planet that would be destroyed if they attacked like that. And that is exactly what is going on. Looks a lot like oil. Not saying that this is straight AI, but it does look a lot like oil, and these people are drinking this whole thing. But you, again, tell me in the comment section what you think. And if you do believe like this has nothing to do with food, just look at what we've been shown. We've seen Carol talk about the supermarket and how she wanted to go to the supermarket. What's that that's food. We've seen a guy eating dog food, right? Rather than give in to everything that they're doing. What are they talking about? They're talking about food. And that is what's going on here. We're dealing with the food of the hive-minded people and what this food means to them and how important it is to them. But that still might not be the end game of end games. There is a possibility that something else is going on. And I will let you know exactly what that is in the next video. So if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and of course, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.